It's time for the Game of the Week on Richmond's very own WBON TV Channel 9, the leader in local sports television. Support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Berea, Kentucky for some boys high school basketball action on the stations of Voting for broadcasting tonight. We are live on WBON TV Channel 9. Also streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, our Roku channel, and online at WBONTV.com by clicking the Watch Live button. And you can listen to us live tonight on V99.3 WIRV and 103.5 CBS Sports Radio. A big one in Berea featuring the Estill County Engineers and the Berea Pirates. I'm Michael Watkins along with Dawson Rule. And Dawson, tonight, the Pirates and the Engineers kind of coming down the final stretch here of the regular season. Districts beginning next week for each team. And for Berea, they're still trying to find one of those confidence-building wins. Estill County been a pretty good team over in the 14th region, 4th or 5th in the region if you look at the RPI standings. A team that has competed over there in the 14th region and just a couple of years ago was in the region championship game. They have got a really good basketball team under Brian Hall, who once upon a time was my head coach.
Oh, wow.
And glad to see Coach Hall doing good things over in Estill County. Tonight, the Engineers taking on the Pirates in what should be a good ball game.
Yeah, it will be. Both teams are very close to 20 wins on the seasons, which for smaller schools like this in a basketball season, that's pretty good year by year. And I know both teams really can take that as, hey, we've had a solid regular season, but we've got good teams. We can make runs in the districts here in a couple weeks or maybe even regions.
It is the senior night for the Berea Pirates, so we're going to pause for a quick 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll get everything ready for the senior night festivities here live on the radio stations WIRV and 106.7 The Pinnacle and WBON TV.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch? I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Back here on WBON TV, WRV, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. Dawson Roll, Michael Watkins. And Dawson, it's always a big deal when you've got senior night for a team. And while the Pirates don't have a ton of seniors, still going to be a special night here for the guys that will be honored. And a chance to get a win here against a team they played earlier in the season and took an L against Estill County. So a chance to get a little bit of revenge, build some momentum going into the postseason, which begins next week. And, of course, this Pirates team will take on Madison Southern in the first round of the 44th District Tournament, which is always a fun time. District Tournament time, postseason time. And here's the thing. The district that Estill County plays in will also be on the Wallingford Media Network. So Estill County, Powell County, Lee, and Owsley County, all four of those teams will play up in Lee County during the 56th District Tournament. The boys' games of that tournament will air on 100.7 The Coyote. The girls' games from that tournament will air on V99.3 WIRV. So should be a fun time next week. And, of course, we'll be there on TV, streaming, and on radio next week from the 44th District Tournament for all four Madison County schools.
Yeah, I'm excited for our Madison County schools next week. Berea Southern, boys, girls. Madison Central Model, boys, girls. Going to be great games Monday night, Tuesday night, and Friday night. And if you're a fan of Estill County, yeah, tune in on the radio over there in that district over in Lee County. Should be some good matchups over there, too. And I'm sure Estill is favored probably to win that with the year they're having this year.
Yeah, Estill and Powell are kind of always the front runners over there. Kind of the same case today. I think they've each split wins. Of course, over there it's a seeded district, so they play each other twice. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Estill won on Powell County's home floor. Powell County won on Estill's home floor. And I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is, but I believe Powell won by more points.
Okay, yeah.
If it goes by that, then I think Powell County would be the number one seed. But those two teams do at least look to be the top two teams over there in the 56th district. It is senior night tonight. They are setting up for it right now. The JV game just ended with Estill County losing by 4 to Berea. I think 39-35 was the final. So we will step aside for another 3-minute commercial break. We'll come back, get you set for all the festivities for senior night. When we come back on the other side, it's WBON TV.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home cleaned for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Going to cut the break short here as senior night festivities are set to begin for the Pirates of Berea. Set to take on the Estill County Engineers. And again, it is senior night, always an emotional night, fun night. And it's always better when you get a victory and a chance for the Pirates of Berea to do just that. Now, Dawson, we were there on senior night last week for the model boys and girls. Girls got a big win over Beth Haven. The boys in a really good game against Middlesboro lost in the nightcap of that game. Here tonight, though, just one game. The Berea Pirates taking on Estill County, and senior night festivities are about to begin. We're going to hand it over to the PA announcer once the festivities are set and ready to go.
Fun fact, difference between these teams, as similar as they are in record. 1 senior for Berea, 5 for Estill County, and those are the ones that we wrote out who lead in scoring. So a very experienced team is Estill this year. They're going to have a lot of experience over Berea, so maybe that can help them in a close game. Berea, lots of sophomores and a couple juniors, only 1 senior.
Yeah, now we are talking about, when talking about this Estill County team, Blaine Click, I always love working with Blaine. He had sent me some information, some material for the game tonight, and he said, so the Estill County Sports Hall of Fame is this year honoring the 1955 Estill Engineers team that finished runner-up in the district and in the 11th region, losing both times to Don Mills and the Berea Pirates. The Engineers upset number 1 ranked Henry Clay in the regional opener before falling to number 2 ranked Berea in the finals of the 11th region at Memorial Coliseum. And Blaine Click dropping that knowledge there for us. So we appreciate Blaine. And now the senior night festivities are about to begin. We will hand it off to the PA announcer for all the fun tonight at Berea.
Senior cheerleader, Miss Hadley Chester. Hadley is being escorted tonight by her sisters, Maddie, Lila, and Addie Spangler. She has participated in cheer for 6 years and soccer for 3 years. She is also the Pep Club president, a member of NHS, and a band member. Her plans for the future are to attend Summit Salon Academy and pursue a career in makeup artistry. Her favorite memory is watching Sierra and Maggie sing the national anthem poorly while the team was waiting out a thunderstorm warning during football season. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Pirate cheerleader, Hadley Chester. Our next senior is our basketball Pirate manager, Nicholas Hamblin. Nicholas is being escorted tonight by his mom and dad, Lena and Anthony Hamblin. He has been a soccer manager in 2022, a basketball manager for the 2022, 2023, and 23-24 seasons, and he also has participated in the Special Olympics in track and bowling. He has also been a member of the high school choir all 4 years. His plans for the future are to stay in school for the next few years, join the workforce, and play golf. His favorite memory is helping the basketball team and school lunch on Wednesdays. Pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, Berea Pirate basketball manager, Nicholas Hamlin. Our final senior basketball player, Nick Ballou. Nick is being escorted tonight by his mom, Tanya, dad, De'Aaron, and sisters, Sam, Maya, Dejan, Kinsey, and his brother, Ryan, and his granny, Berdella, and Nana Verna. He has participated for 2 years in basketball and 2 years in football. He is also a member of the Berea Honor Society. His plans for the future are to go to college for basketball. If he doesn't go to college for basketball, he will go for business and marketing for 2 years, then go to a trade school for HVAC. His favorite memory, there's too many good memories with this group. Just know that there was never a dull moment when around the team, especially in the cabin. Ain't that right, Wiley? And Nick would like to dedicate this game to his late sister, Brianne Strickler. Ladies and gentlemen, Pirate basketball senior, Nick Ballou. Thank you to all our Pirate seniors. One more time.
That will wrap up the senior night festivities, and we will step aside for another quick commercial break. We'll come back and get you set for this matchup tonight between the Engineers and the Pirates on WIRV, on CBS Sports 103.5, and also on WBON TV 9.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance South Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back into the CG Bank pregame show. CG Bank is where you can go to get the exclusive EKU debit card at CG Bank, with locations all around Madison County, Estill County, Powell County, and more. It's CG Bank. I come online at cgbank.com to learn more. Dawson Royal, Michael Watkins up inside the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. And Dawson, a fun night for high school basketball. I'm digging the Estill County warm-up pants here, man. Kind of got the old school, like, Indiana-type vibe with them.
Yeah, I like it. I kind of would like it if it was one of our county teams, but I got to respect it. You know, Estill County, they're rocking it with the drip tonight.
The Berea Pirates, of course, honoring their seniors tonight. And, you know, Nick Ballew's the type of kid we talked about. He's kind of flown under the radar across the 11th region. But this very young Berea team, Ballew is the type of kid that has had some big games. He's also had some quiet games. But tonight I would expect him to come out here on senior night and try to show out. He said he was going to dedicate this game in memory of his late sister that passed away.
And with him being really the only senior on this team, it's a game like this where, hey, you got to step up and show these young guys, the sophomores and juniors, what it takes to win tough games for the future.
A couple of players to watch out for tonight and our Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance Star Watch. First, we'll look at the visitor tonight. And there's a couple of players that I know quite well. Two of them I actually got a chance to coach. Casey Cheney, a junior, and Kenny Dale Rose, a senior. Kenny Dale Rose is an absolute stud of an athlete. Got good size, good length, and probably one of the most athletic players you'll find in the 14th region. Wears number 11 and the type of kid who might be matched up with Ballew, and if so, that could be a really good matchup here to look out for tonight. As for Casey Cheney, good ball handler. He's also a good distributor, the point guard for Estill County, a kid who can kind of do it all. And those are the Star Watch tonight, courtesy of Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance. Like Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance on Facebook to learn more about the insurance that you may not have even knew that you needed. For the Berea Pirates, they've got weapons, Dawson. Cam Puckett and Nick Ballew, I think, are the two most important players for Berea. But they've got guys they can rely on to shoot the ball. And you think about Finley Blevins and Liam Brewer, a couple of young players that can really stretch the floor and make you come out and defend. And I like the game of Tommy Banderman, the big man inside the center. He's a kid that can rebound the ball well and can be kind of the garbage guy inside, the garbage man where he can clean up the glass and help get his team second shots, second opportunities. And that could be a big key in this matchup tonight because Estill County, while they do have some size in Maybrier and Rose, not really a ton of it should they need to go to the bench. So we'll see what happens here tonight in this matchup between Estill County and the Berea Pirates. Glad to have you along with us here, folks, on the CG Bank pregame show. And looking forward to being with you next week for the Kentucky Roofs and Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament. All the action will stream live right here on WBON TV's Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can also watch every single moment on the WBON TV cable channel, VHF 9.1 over the air, and also on channel 712 on Spectrum. And you can also watch us live on Urban Online, Urban Community Television as well. Should be a fun week next week. All those games will also be airing live on 106.7 The Pinnacle. So a fun week next week from the 44th District Tournament. And of course, Estill County will be competing in the Tanner Dodge 56th District Tournament on WIRV. So it should be a fun week next week. The postseason is finally here at Dawson, and looking forward to some good basketball here in the next few days.
Wrapping it up with this game, a game on Thursday and a game on Friday. So here we go. We're in the final stretch, and then it's time to crown a district champion, then a region champion, and then a state champion. Who knows? Maybe one of our teams on the girls or boys side has a good run this year.
We'll step aside for another 3-minute commercial break live here on the CG Bank pregame show. He's Dawson Rule. I'm Michael Watkins. We'll talk with you on the other side when we come back. It's live on 106, or excuse me, not on the Pinnacle tonight, on WIRV, CBS Sports Radio, and also on WBON TV 9.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
We're back on WBON TV. Love seeing the young folks out in the crowd. Dawson gets some love and just see what, you get them a little experience. Now, this is, I feel bad for her. She's literally right in front of the band, which is why she's got the headphones on, obviously. Got the band here to perform tonight on senior night, and welcome you into the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins. Glad to be along with you here, folks, on a fun night for high school basketball and a busy week for us. And it gets even busier next week with the district tournament tonight here in Berea for Estill County in Berea. Thursday night, we've got Berea again on tap as they play model inter-county rivalry there. And then on Friday, Covcat and Madison Central should be 3 really good ones, and a chance for all of our local teams to get some good wins as they wrap up the regular season. This one a good chance for Berea tonight. Same thing can be said for Berea and Model, both on Thursday, and of course for Madison Central, a top 10 team in the state coming in Friday night.
Yeah, our kind of last go at it this week before the districts, and I hope each one of our teams, besides Thursday, one of them has to lose, obviously, but one of them can get a big win and kind of go into districts with, hey, we may win a game, we may not, but we ended it well, and we fought hard when we got the districts. But for Berea, hey, they're a pretty good team. 18 wins, who knows? Maybe they can make a run on the boys' side.
Glad to have you along here with us, folks. Looking in there, Brian Hall in the shot, the Estill County head basketball coach. And, we got Ricky Benton, who has been around for a long time, the head golf coach over at Estill County. Of course, Ricky Joe's sons, both Cade and Joe Benton, both were really, really good basketball players. Joe went on to play golf at EKU, but Coach Hall was my head coach my senior year of high school. Loved Coach Hall, a ton of respect for him. Really good dude, just a nice guy. And he is a guy that loves his players, kind of a softer spoken coach, but when he gets fired up, he can really get into you, and he's had a lot of success over there in Estill County in a very short time. Glad to see what he's done with that program. I'll never forget what Coach Hall said to me after our senior year. A very disappointing season up there at Jackson City. They always do the banquets we honor. What he said was, Michael is the first player I've ever had, man, I'm sure there may have been one since then, but you never knew what was going to come out of his mouth And I've always kind of I still live that same way, Dawson. You never know what I'll say sometimes.
Well, hey, on the broadcast, you want to surprise me tonight with some things? Just don't get in trouble, you know? Say what you want to say, but I'll listen, whatever you got to say.
I love Coach Hall. He and I had a good relationship. Back then I'm probably still am a little bit too immature for the life that I live, but loved Coach Hall, loved my chance to play for him, and he's doing great things over at Estill County. Tonight, though, the Engineers on the road taking on one of our coverage area teams in the Berea Pirates. We'll talk about this Berea Pirates basketball team when we come back. 18 wins on the season, and also we talked about it, not seeing Cam Puckett out there tonight. What does that mean? We will discuss that when we come back here on the radio stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON TV.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers, voted best of the best jewelry store and voted best of the best jewelry repair shop. Gwen's has the best prices on diamonds. Let Gwen's design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, located next to Hobby Lobby in the Carriage Gate Shopping Center, Richmond. Or find them online at gwensfinejewelers.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
Welcome back into Berea, Kentucky. We're 5 minutes away from the tip-off between the Berea Pirates and the Estill County Engineers. Let's take a look now at our game time temperature, brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air. Fayette Heating and Air offers the Comfy Club. Become a member today of the Comfy Club and see what all Fayette Heating and Air can do for you. Take advantage of special discounts and savings by signing up online at FayetteHeatingandAir.com. And Dawson, right now, we know we've got cold mornings, amazing afternoons, and some cold nights. And that can really put a wear and tear on your heating and cooling system. And that's why you got to have friends on your side, like the folks over at Fayette Heating and Air. Again, visit FayetteHeatingandAir.com to learn more and and see what they can do for you. Right now it is 48 degrees here in Berea, and I feel like it's gotten warmer as we've gone throughout the day, obviously, but even right now still feels pretty good outside.
Yeah, a lot of time we get out, though, it'll be pretty chilly, so we'll need to put our jackets and coats back on, but it's getting closer to that time of year.
Warm, man. I'll keep you warm. Don't worry about it. We'll turn the heat on in the car. We'll sing some Beer from our horses and R.I.P. Toby Keith. You know what I mean?
That's right, facts. And hopefully Berea will pull it out because that's our victory song. So
yeah. Berea Pirates taking on the Estill County Engineers. Glad to be along here with you. The Pirates tonight, 18-8, and kind of an under-the-radar team. They've had some nice wins this year. And, Austin, whenever you're a Berea or a Model and you play in the 11th region, we see teams like Frankfurt or, just these smaller schools that are having to compete with, in football terms, these are 1A schools. So Berea and Model. Model doesn't have a football team, of course, but if they did, they would be a 1A school. They're competing among the ranks of a 6A school in Madison Central, a 5A school in Madison Southern. And then when you look at the region, and the region-wise, you're competing against Greater Douglas, who's a 6A school, Henry Clay, Bryan Station. All these schools are bigger than you. So it's so hard for the smaller schools to compete. But every once in a while, you get a really special team that comes through, and I think Coach Fields is building toward that with a really young team right now at Berea. We've seen glimpses, we've seen flashes, and trying to build a team here and a culture after we know it didn't end well with their last head coach. Fired him in the middle of the year, brought in, I think Jerry Thacker was his name. He finished out the season that year, and then Coach Fields took over the program. Eric Swords did a great job before then of kind of just building wins, getting nice victories, playing in the All-A Classic. I loved Coach Swords. Now Coach Fields trying to kind of just capitalize on what was built then and build toward a future with a couple of really young basketball players that I really like in Brewer and Hemingway and Blevins, a young core that are looking to do big things here in the next couple of years, because right now, you look at this district next year, Central, still kind of learning how to play. They're still kind of an up and down roller coaster type season this year. They bring a lot of people back next year, but they're still kind of unknown. Madison Southern, we know about who all they lose. It'll pretty much just be Nobby coming back and a lot of younger guys playing with him. Model will have a lot of guys coming back. So the district next year could be wide open. And if you're Coach Fields, you want to build toward that, potentially maybe win a game in the district or two next weekend or next week, and then who knows. But next year could be a really fun year for the Berea Pirates.
And when you're Berea, and we were talking earlier about the basketball being different for football in terms of who you got to play, how did they build a team this good when you've got right up the road Central? Southern's really starting to grow in basketball. Model's got a new coach, things going up there. How did Berea, such a small school, build such a nice young roster that's going to be, I don't know, but they've got it. Maybe, like you said, they can be that one miracle team in a year or two. We'll see. But still, really, mostly sophomores out there playing. So they still got a while to go. Doesn't mean they're not good, though.
Coach Mike Sloan was a big reason for the success. He did a great job at this team in middle school. So, and I know he's got to be proud of the way these guys are playing still, even though he's not around anymore here in Berea. Let's take a 2-minute commercial break. Gage Hill will come back with the tip-off on the other side. You know what? Let's make that a 3-minute commercial break. Thank you for hanging out with us here on the CG Bank pregame show. In 3 minutes, we'll come back to tip-off on the other side here on WIRV 103.5 CBS Sports Radio and WBON TV 9.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Parker Maybrier, Kenny Dale Rose, Peyton Riddle. Didn't see the other two starting for Estill County. Looks like that's number 10. That's Casey Cheney. Now the starters for Berea. There's Here's Finley Blevins getting the start at one guard position. Really good shooter, good ball handler. Jack Hemingway. Nick Ballou gets the start, the senior. The only senior on the roster. Tommy Banderman, and then the trainer going to get the start. So the manager going to get the start. Dawson, love to see this, man. They're going to give him the start tonight. I didn't hear the name, number 34. We'll see if we can find that out, but this is going to be a special moment for Berea as they start this out here. Love moments like this, and I'm glad we get to be here to be a part of it. The Blue there is kind of explaining what they're going to do. So Blevins will get it. He'll toss it down to Ballou. And we'll get an opportunity for the manager to get on the board. Awesome. Great job here by both Estill County and Berea. Letting the manager get in the scoring column tonight. Love to see it. And the Engineers will have Casey Cheney tie things up. And then it will be Berea basketball. So they'll bring the manager out. Love to see it, man. Hand everybody on their feet. Round of applause. And then they'll bring in number 5. It's Liam Brewer to really get the action started. So we'll tie things up at 2 apiece. Yeah, that's awesome. Coach Hall came over to give the player a hug. So we're knotted up at 2 apiece here in the early stages. And Estill County going to come out in a full court press. 7:35 to play. And Blevins now will control it for the Pirates. Picked up by Shot.
Last game that we did when Berea played Barberville, Jack Hemingway had a great game for the Pirates. I expect him to come out here and be a young leader for this team and score a lot of points.
He's got the rock and a missed opportunity there as he got inside and missed it. Kenyadale Rose turns it over for the Engineers. And Blevins will draw the foul going the other way with it. Rose that time went behind the back. There was some pressure there and had to save it back in bounds as the Pirates look to Coach Fields for the offensive play call. They will have to bring it in near midcourt here with a tie game, 2-2, 7:06 to play in the first quarter.
We could see a back and forth quick game. Both teams maybe running down the court. So far, it's kind of started real fast.
Looked like that one went off Banderman, but they say Berea basketball. Hemingway to throw it in. Somebody's got to come open. Ballou does. They bounce pass it to him. And there's the matchup we talked about. Kenyadale Rose and Ballou. Probably 2 of the best athletes, if not the 2 best athletes on the floor.
Same size, same build almost, kind of looks like. Similar players.
Cheney takes the matchup on Ballou on the switch. Now Banderman backing down on Rose. Puts a couple of moves on him and a nice play up inside for Tommy Banderman.
Man, and he's a very underrated big for Berea. Only a junior, so still have another year. And not a lot of people talk about him around these parts, but Tommy's very, very good down low on the post.
Berea answers with a press of their own, and Ballou gets in there to deflect it from Rose, who was trying to feed it inside. Aiden Riddle in the game along with Parker Maybrier for Estill County. We got it in the hands of Casey Cheney. Love this kid's game. Cheney, just a good ball handler. Any coach would be lucky to have him play point guard for him. And saw on Facebook, he got his first scholarship offer last week, but plans on, I think, going to pharmacy school. I want to try. I'll go back and see if I can find that Facebook post and make sure I say the right thing. But Cheney, really, really good basketball player. And probably one of the, if not the best point guard up there in the 14th region.
It looks like Estill's going to have a guy of their own down low on the post that can make some magic happen in Riddle.
Misses the free throw. Scott with it, and he had it blocked, but right there's Riddle to get it back up and put it in for 2 more.
Yeah, first 4 points of the game for the Engineers go to him. Oh, excuse me, the 4 out of the 6, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, Cheney got that bucket early on, too. Here's Banderman with it. He'll hand it off to, that's Blevins. Post up Tommy inside. Got too deep, and he traveled with it. Yeah, kind of a little out of control there. I think his hair might have gotten in the way. Couldn't see where he was going with it.
He's got some nice hair out there in the court, but no, he was just trying to use his body and got a little too much there, but I think we're going to see a lot of him tonight as well.
Cheney throws it up the floor to Rose. Here's a shot with it. Throw it into Riddle, and it's almost turned over. Ballou claiming it should be his team's ball, but it will stay with the Engineers. Cheney's guarded by Brewer near midcourt. Crosses over now, right side he goes to shot. Maybrier gets it to Cheney on the left wing. Rose trying to post up. They kind of got a little matchup zone here for Berea, switching a lot as Ballou comes out to take the right wing. Riddle gets inside. That one too easy, but he missed it. Ball tipped around and controlled by Hemingway, and a missed opportunity for the Engineers. Hemingway with the attack, hung in the air for a moment, and Maybrier will pick up the personal.
I like Hemingway's game. He can shoot it, and he's also not afraid to take it in and take some contact, draw a foul or something like that. I think he's a multi-talented offensive and a good defensive player too.
Hemingway makes both. So 6-6 your score. Pirates again answering with some pressure. Maybrier, who's got the range, knocks down the three. Pretty shot from Parker Maybrier.
Kind of just sliced up Berea's defense there, pass after pass.
Blevins gets around the defense. Hemingway almost traveled with it. Oh, pretty move as he got inside and scores two more. Pretty move by Hemingway, the sophomore.
He stepped up early so far, and I don't want to say I called it, but he's just having a great first quarter.
You do want to say you called it.
Maybe, just a little bit.
Maybrier.
I didn't want to jinx him, though, because maybe he doesn't make another basket. So.
And Ballou threw it away. Maybrier had a pretty look at it. Looked like it was going to go down, but it was too hard. 9-8 your score. We make our way halfway through the opening period here in Berea with the Pirates and the Engineers squaring off. Rose to Maybrier. Ball was deflected, I believe, off of Riddle's hands. It will go to Berea.
Bannerman using his size to deflect the pass, and it came off Estill's hands.
They come into Blevins. He'll work it up the floor, picked up by a shot of Estill County.
I feel like a lot of these Berea guards are just really solid basketball players. Any of them can do a whole lot.
It goes into Hemingway. He'll circle it back out. Picked up by Kennydale Rose on the switch. Now in the game for the Pirates, it's Jake Mills, another sophomore. Mills in some trouble. Throws it over to Hemingway, who attacks the basket and lays it in.
Man, having a great start so far, and really back and forth, go Berea and Estill County. We could see this the whole game, really.
10-9 your score. Cheney double teamed, finds an open Maybrier, who kicks it to Riddle and who lays it in. Nice pass from Cheney to Maybrier, who found an open Riddle, who's got 6 and a 1-point Estill County lead. 3.5 to play in the first quarter here at Berea High School. Here's Hemingway. He'll cross over, attack the paint, hang a couple of times. Are you kidding me?
Looked like
Jack
an NBA
Hemingway hung in the air and eventually knocked down a tough shot to put Berea back in front, 12-11, as we neared 3 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Riddle gets it at the free throw line, attacks on Banderman. Tommy with a block, but a foul.
Yeah, that was a call the home crowd won't like, but it looked like Banderman got a lot of ball there. And that's going to be a battle all night long. I'm excited to see it.
First free throw for Riddle. Makes it. 1 for 2 at the line is Peyton. He'll have another. Puts it up. This one comes up. So Peyton Riddle now 1 of 3 at the free throw line, and Estill County and Berea are tied at 12. Hemingway, bounce pass into Brewer. Open 3 from the right corner, no, but the rebound to Mills, who puts it right back up and in.
Right place, right time off the missed shot. Jake Mills comes into the game, puts Berea up 2.
And if Brewer and wide open shot for Riddle, man, he is having a great ball game himself. But if Brewer and Blevins can knock down open shots, man, it just changes the entire game for the Berea Pirates. Vanderman misses. Around to the hands of Hemingway, who could do no wrong, but misses there. Ball tipped around. Mills tips it out to Brewer, and Berea has a second chance here. Hemingway finds himself open, way short on the 3 ball, and it's controlled by Kennydale Rose. Outlet to Cheney. Long pass up to Riddle. What a pass from Cheney. Riddle once again puts the ball in the basket and will go to the free throw line. How about now 11 points for Peyton Riddle here in the first quarter?
Yeah, Berea's got a Peyton Riddle problem right now because you just let the big man go coast to coast down the court, take the pass, and outrun your entire team for the and one.
Give Casey Cheney a lot of credit there on that pass.
Good pass.
Set up his teammate. And the free throw missed. Riddle got it right back and lays it in.
Wow, I call timeout if I was Coach Fields right now. I mean, you got to know that as an and one, not a single Berea Pirate on the line went. I mean, that's just bad miscommunication right there.
Yeah, Berea fell asleep, and then they turned it right back over. Rose will give it right back to him as he traveled with it, forgot to put the dribble down.
Never seen that before on a free throw like that in a game.
18-14. Here's Finley Blevins with it. Pass over to Brewer. In this young Berea lineup, how will they handle the pressure? Not well there as Mills turned it over and got it right back.
Wow.
Great hustle by Jake.
Oh, my
goodness.
goodness.
He gives it right back again to Maybrier. Turnovers aplenty here in the first quarter.
Berea's played well so far, but I think they need a timeout right now.
Here's Shot. He'll step in for a long 2 and knock it down. Pretty shot from Seth. Shot. And the lead now up to 6 for the Engineers. 1:20 to play. Mills to Hemingway. Turned it over again. Berea in their own way right now. And Coach Fields talking to Mills, trying to just calm him down. Turnovers really aiding in the lead being built for Estill County as now Rose gets in for his first 2 and a wide open layup and a nice pass from Scott, and it's an 8-point lead.
Yeah, this pressure's hurting Berea, and they need to get a quick bucket here. This thing could really inflate.
Hemingway, baseline drive, kick it out now into Mills. He'll float it up. Pretty shot for Jake Mills. He's got up to 4 now, and Berea was in desperate need of that basket. Rose steps into a 3. Kennydale in and out. Rebound hauled in by Hemingway. He'll outlet it over to Blevins. Long pass to Brewer. Liam hangs, reverse, blocked by Rose. Now it's Casey Cheney. Long pass up the floor to Maybrier. He'll step back and fire a 3. Too hard, and Vanderman clears it out for Berea. See if the Pirates can cut down that deficit here going into the second quarter. Hemingway crosses over. Hangs, tried to kick it out, deflected, but it will stay with the Pirates.
Berea just making really a lot of these simple passes in other games tough for Berea. Tipping them when they're trying to get to a teammate or something like that. So credit to Estill County's defense so far.
22-16, 13.9 to play. They'll come in over to Blevins, now to Brewer. Liam dribbles left over to Hemingway. 7 seconds, still plenty of time. Over to Blevins, back to Hemingway. He'll fire with a long 3 and put it in. Hemingway, as the first quarter winds down, knocks down the long ball. He's got 11. Riddle's having a big first quarter as well. We'll look at it on the replay before we go to commercial break. Hemingway from long range on WIRV 103.5 CBS Sports Radio and WBON TV 9.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust. Jimbo! Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
22-19 as we begin the second quarter. Estill County with the lead in the basketball. Glad to have you along here with us. Some big basketball beginning next week for the district tournament, but both these teams trying to finish out their regular season strong. Here's Rose attacking baseline, lost the handle, kicks it out to Maybrier, steps into a three, too hard. Rose right there for the long rebound, and Kennydale will miss the shot. It's rebounded by Mills. Now Brewer on the attack baseline. Kick it out to Mills again. Over to Ballou in the corner. He'll attack baseline. Nick hangs, got hit, no call. Vanderman the rebound and a whistle underneath. I believe that'll be a foul on Rose. And Dawson Rule, they are letting them play here.
I like it. In this kind of game, two really good teams back and forth. Maybe Estill's got a little more size, Berea a little more speed. So you're going to see Estill try to work it down a little more. You're going to see Berea passing a little bit more, going a little faster. And you got to let them play if they're going to be that way.
Ballou throws it in, stolen away by Rose. A mistake there by Nick Ballou as he gave it right back to Estill County. Berea just keeps giving the Engineers a chance to build on this lead. Riddle a long two and knocks it down.
Feeling it tonight.
Aiden Riddle now up to 15 points in the first half. Here's Ballou. Over to Brewer on the right wing. Pirates looking for some points. Hemingway, who gave them a lot of them in that first quarter, not in the game right now. Nick Ballou will try to get some back. Ballou spins into the lane, out to Mills in the right corner. Jake back to Blevins, right back to Mills on the right side. Working it around, trying to find an open teammate. They find Blevins, picked up good defense by Caden Orvin, who just checked in a moment ago, and a reach-in foul called against Maybrier.
Hemingway's coming back in.
Probably not a bad idea for Coach Fields. So shot, checks back in for Estill County. And Ballou is having a hard time getting the ball in. Finally does deep in the corner. It's Hemingway who's got it. Crosses over. Hangs. Tough shot. Ball ends right back up in the hands of Hemingway, who will kick it out up top to Blevins. Finley over to Ballou. Nick working on Kennydale Rose. Dribbles it left. Now they find it inside to Banderman, who got behind his defender and lays it in.
Yeah, want to see more from Tommy Banderman, especially when Estill's going down low a lot. He's going to get used a lot on the defensive side. Why not use him on some of the offensive side too?
Kind of a stacked 2-3 zone here now for Estill, or for Berea. Throw it over here to Shot on the right wing. Double teamed by Mills and Blevins. Man, Hemingway could have got that steal. Cheney, pump fake. Left him open. Casey knocks down the long two.
Estill County making you pay if you give him open looks tonight.
He's got 4, 26-21. Vanderman's got it for Berea. Tommy driving, hangs, and another nice finish for Tommy Vanderman, who's up to 6, and a timeout, Estill County. 30-second timeout. Gage Hill, let's take it with them. We'll be right back on WBON TV 9.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
26-23. 5:27 left to play. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins here with you on a Tuesday night in Berea. And some good high school basketball action here taking place between the Engineers and the Pirates.
Another sophomore in for Berea, Javen Randall.
Here's shot. Riddle had it deflected, and Nick Ballew's on the attack. Ballew hangs and got it blocked from behind, got it back and missed, and shot now has it for Estill County. He'll attack. Ballew with the steal.
They made up for it.
Pirates on the attack again, and Hemingway spins, finds Ballew, who traveled with it. Man, Nick Ballew having a rough night here on senior night. Just it looks like might be a case of trying a little bit too hard for Nick, who, dedicated this game to his sister. Obviously, he wants to play well. Still plenty of time to make up for it, but a couple of mistakes and back-to-back possessions for Ballew.
He's got the right idea, just got to execute.
Riddle, long two again. This one way off. Might have been blocked by Hemingway, but shot there for the rebound and the putback, and he's up to 4 points. Back to a 5-point Engineer lead. Ballew dribbles and throws it over to Randall. Randall in trouble, and we got a travel violation called against the Pirates. And Coach Fields talking to his young sophomore. Again, you got Aiden Houston, who's the quarterback of the football team. Randall, Hemingway, Brewer, Mills, Blevins, and Willie Reed all are sophomores. And you go along with Vanderman and Ballew. A very young team here for the Pirates, who are hanging around right now with Estill County, but Engineers feel like they could pull away any moment with the way the Pirates are playing, but Nick Ballew going to try and change that with the steal. Ballew hangs, and this time able to finish.
There you go, a steal and a bucket. Cut it back to 3.
Ballew and Hemingway, they're so long and athletic. Very, very hard to throw through them or over them. Here's Arvin with it. He finds Rose. Now shot. He'll take the long two from the corner, and another nice shot by Seth. He's up to 6 points now.
Estill County is taking and making very good shots tonight.
Nick Ballew, long pass to Banderman, to Blevins, who finds his way all the way in and missed it. Might have made that one harder than it needed to be, Dawson. Ball's loose. Casey Cheney has it for Estill County. And he'll come up the floor.
Just an extra pass or two is really do Berea well on these drives.
Cheney kicks it out. Shot for 3. Too hard this time. Good box out by Banderman. Berea got lucky as Arvin had made his way in. Long pass up to Banderman. Tommy forces his way in, and a big, strong 2 points for Tommy B. He's up to 8, and Estill County with a 3-point lead.
Looks like he kind of subtly held his arm out and said, "You're too little, man." Hey, when you're a big guy like that dominating, it's kind of true.
Riddle to Arvin. Steps into a 3 himself. Rattles out. Casey Cheney there for the putback, but he missed it.
Yeah.
And a foul going to be called on Cheney as he stepped in there and knocked Hemingway in the face. Trying to poke it away. Whistled for the personal foul. And now Ryland Brown will check in.
Mills and Brewer coming in for Berea. They have a healthy rotation the entire night. Guys coming in and out, all who can contribute.
Brewer to Ballew. Nick up the floor. A dangerous pass, and another mistake there by the senior. He tried to hit Banderman.
Again, right idea, just didn't execute it. Very close, though, and I think as the game goes on, maybe Berea gets a few more of those.
30-27, still a 3-point lead for Estill County. It's kind of gone between 3 and 7. It's about the halfway point of the first quarter, but Estill County has pretty much led the entire way. Cheney's jumper comes off. Ballew able to secure the rebound. Long outlet to Hemingway. Jack hangs, got underneath of Rose, couldn't finish. Banderman got it back, and he'll lay it in on the reverse. And Banderman now in double digits with 10.
I thought he should have gotten the ball initially on the drive, but ended up working for the rebound and got the 2 points still.
Brown to Rose, long pass to Cheney. Casey drives in. Banderman, good defense, and an even better finish by Casey Cheney. 32-29. Ballew almost threw it away off the heezy of that young lady.
She's all right. I think.
You're going to stand up over there on the sideline. You got to look alive.
Replay, maybe? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to show her getting hit.
Blevins has it for Berea. 32-29, under 2 minutes to play. Pass over to Brewer. Head down in the corner. Now they try to find Blevins down low, deflected out by the Engineers.
Really, this whole night, both teams going blow for blow on baskets. Berea did get it down to 1, but it's really been a 3-point game a lot of this second quarter.
Yeah, they just can't get over that 3-point hump.
Yeah.
Got it down to 1 a moment ago, and then Cheney put it right back to 3. Here's Mills up for 2.
You get a big basket there. Now you come get a stop down here. See if you can go into the halftime with a lead. Just really need one stop at this point, the way you're scoring.
32-31, a minute 29 to play in the first half. Samantha Burford going down to talk to Coach Fields, and that one went off the knee of Schott out of bounds. And Berea a chance here to take a lead late in the second quarter. Here's Brewer. Throw it over to Hemingway. Hemingway finds Blevins, who's open. He'll take the 3, and too hard. Ball tipped around, ripped away by Mills. Too strong as he takes it away from Rose, and Mills up to 8 points off the bench, and Berea takes the lead, 33-32.
Mills has been in the right spot a whole lot tonight, and off the bench, you got to keep playing him.
Rose, pretty jumper to calm his team down, the senior, with a tough 2. Mills back the other way. Jake, 2 more. Berea with 3 players in double figures as Jake Mills off the bench now with 10. 35-34 Pirates. Schott driving in the paint. Lost it, got it back. Puts up a tough one, and he'll go to the free throw line as foul called against Reed, the sophomore. Samantha going down to talk to Coach Fields. We'll hear his thoughts at the half on how his team played there. Schott misses the first free throw. Estill County's left a lot of the line tonight. Riddle's missed a few, and Schott missing that one.
Which is crazy because it feels like they're hitting a whole lot of their shots tonight, and they're taking good ones.
This one would tie things up. Second free throw is good, 35-35. Hemingway comes in to Blevins. Up the left sideline. Blevins crosses over. Look at a screen from Mills, won't use it. Now down to Mills on the left wing. Jake working on Rose, lost a handle. Rose, good hustle, but it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Berea. Kennydale getting down on the dirt and trying to rip that one away.
As active as Estill County's defense is, I don't know if Berea has 21 seconds where they can keep the ball without it getting taken away from them here.
Rose going to check out here, I think, just to avoid a third foul. They come in to Blevins. Under 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Blevins guarded by Arvin, who's a really good defender. They'll dribble right side. Hemingway trying to come to it. Throw it over to Brewer. Liam drives in. Floater is good. It'll fall down into the net. And Berea up by 2 at the moment, and they'll take that 2-point lead into the locker room. 37-35, and Samantha Burford going down to talk to Coach Fields. Let's get Samantha's first half done.
Let's talk about this first half. Obviously, you guys had lots of back and forth action this first half, but now this second period has really made a difference. You got 3 guys in double digits.
You know, we usually play really well in the second quarter, and I think that's been the difference maker all year. And you know, the guys, compared last year to this year, they just go after it and they keep playing. They don't put their heads down. They just keep after it, and that's been a big difference for us this year.
All right, what can we expect differently in this second half? What are you going to tell your team?
Well, we got to get some defensive rebounds. We've given up a lot of second chance points, and they just have to settle down against the press, and they did there in the second quarter, and we just got to continue to work on that in the second half.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck. All right, we're going to take that quick commercial break. When we come back, you'll hear all the halftime stats right after this quick message.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at Chenault. ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Estill, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Welcome back into Berea Community School, where at the half, the Pirates tossing on top by 2, 37-35. Glad to have you along here on the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show. And folks, tell you what, if you like fun and entertainment, there's no better place to go than the Galaxy Bowling Center over in Richmond. Check out the bowling alley, the great food, and the newly improved arcade at the Galaxy Bowling Center. Fun and entertainment for the whole family, and fun and entertaining first half here in Berea. Dawson with the Pirates on top by 2.
When Berea got down, I think it was 8 points in the first quarter, I thought, man, this thing could get away from them, and it may be just too hard the way Estill County scored for them to fully come back for quite a while. But, man, that second quarter, like Coach Fields said, they play great in it pretty much year-round for this season. And they've got a 2-point lead, and they're really being led by just a couple big guys who are having great games, Michael.
3 guys in double figures for the Pirates, led by Jack Hemingway, who had all 11 of his in the first quarter. In the second quarter, it was Jake Mills and Tommy Banderman who had big quarters, each of them now with 10 there in the first half. But we got started, Gage and Dawson, with Nicholas Hamlin, the manager for the Berea Pirates. He got it all started with the very first basket of the game. A very cool.
Yeah,
we've seen it happen a lot over the years, but now it's kind of become a thing where the opposing team will let the manager or whoever it is on senior night score that basket. Hamlin got the opportunity to put the basket in. Estill County got a chance to tie it up with the Casey Cheney lineup or a layup, and then we started the actual game. That's how we got started earlier today. Now on the other side for the Engineers, Cheney does have 6. Kenny Rose with 4. 3 points for Parker Maybrier, 6 for Seth Schott, and they were led in scoring with a 15-point first half from Peyton Riddle, who was a beast inside.
I mean, both ways on the big guys, Banderman and Riddle, back and forth. And especially Riddle, he was just getting whatever he wanted. Pulled up for a long 2, hit it. Then Banderman got some tough baskets with some offensive rebounds too. So both bigs for Estill and Berea really having a good game tonight.
37-35, your halftime score. We'll step aside for another 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, second half, we'll give you the adjustments that that both teams need to make to win this game here on WBON TV 9.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're back here on the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show. Thanks for joining us here on WBON TV Channel 9 and also listening live on WIRV and 103.5 CBS Sports Radio. He's Dawson Rule. I'm Michael Watkins. And Dawson, a fun first half sees Berea on top by 2. Second half adjustments for both teams. I think Berea's got to take much better care of the basketball.
Yes.
Even with a 2-point lead, they had multiple turnovers there, double-digit turnovers in the first half. If they can clean that up, they're probably up by 10 to 12 points right now. For Estill County, I think they've got to find more ways to get easier shots. They had a lot of good looks there in that first half, but sometimes forced some of those shots. If they can be more patient offensively as they come out here in the second half.
Let's see if my guy Ballou can have a good second half, too.
Liam Brewer will try to get things started for the Pirates. Missed it. Ball's tracked down. Brewer going to get it, and Berea will call a timeout. Eric Fields didn't call many timeouts there in the first half, Dawson, and that one right there, a big one as they retain the possession, and they'll call the timeout, draw something up here as they come out of this timeout with a 2-point lead just underway in the third quarter. 7:42 remaining.
And, I mean, it was a good look for Brewer. He usually hits those. But the fact that he missed it, got it back with 2 Estill County engineers right there and was able to get a timeout off, I think you'll take burning the timeout just to keep the ball, especially in a 2-point game close as this one is.
37-35, 7:42 to play here in the third quarter. Michael Watkins, Dawson Rule. Our producer tonight, Gage Hill. Our camera guys, Jacob Beck and Nick Wilson. And Berea, 2-point lead will basically just erase the last 18 seconds, and they'll inbound again right in front of Coach Fields. Hemingway will come in to Blevins.
Just rimmed out for Ballou, but Bannerman
got there for the putback.
Wow.
Tommy with 12 points now. Really good game for Tommy B. Here's Casey Cheney crossing over on Brewer. Over to the left. Oh, man. Rose faked out Hemingway. Looking back inside, Rose has a mismatch with a smaller defender on him in the paint. Cheney out to Maybrier, to Riddle. Oh, what a pass inside. Rose overshot it. Ballou with good defense and forced a tough shot from Kennydale Rose.
Airmailed that one right there to Hemingway. Not the biggest guy out there.
Here come the Engineers with a 4-point deficit. Riddle's got it over to Casey Cheney. He'll head fake, drive, hang, floater. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Casey Cheney threw up some stuff, and it went in. Nice shot by Cheney.
Hanging and hitting right there. And Estill County just trading baskets again with Berea. This time the Pirates have the lead, but I just don't know if one of these teams is going to be able to pull away in this game.
Yeah, too tight right now to say that one of them might be able to pull away. We have been back and forth all night long, and that free throw by Cheney puts him up to now 9 points in the game. Ballou's got it. Oh, nice pass to Blevins. Now Banderman. Oh, wide open Brewer, corner three. Liam too hard. And Maybrier with a rebound.
He's had good looks. They've just barely missed.
Rose. Nice pass. Cheney couldn't handle it, though. It's Nick Ballou the other way. And he'll lay it in. Nice job by Ballou. He's only up to 4 points, but played much better over the last quarter or so as Nick Ballou. Shot. Drives in, kicks it out to Cheney. Casey, head fake, kick it out left side. It's in the hands of Kennydale Rose. He'll drive baseline, long two, comes off. Hemingway clears it out for Berea. Jack on the drive. What a move! Left it short. Brewer thought he had the rebound, but he couldn't corral it.
I thought he may have thought the defense was much more on him, so he tried to grab it real quick, maybe to get rid of it or throw it off the defender, but no one was there. Just kind of lost it.
Man, Hemingway, it looked like he took 8 steps there on that drive, Dawson.
He looks like an NBA player doing these little Euros and flipping it up, and usually it's been going in tonight.
Has great body control. 41-38, 5.5 to play as Shot will drive in and lose possession. Hemingway's got it. Over to Blevins. Blevins back to Brewer. And will drive up to Ballou. Nick, long pass to Banderman, who finds Blevins in the right corner. Finley. What a pass to a wide open Brewer, who finally knocks one down, finding the bottom of the net. Liam Brewer, who's up to 5, and Liam's had some good looks, Dawson, and finally got one to go.
Yeah, you knew he wasn't going to continue missing those, especially as open as he's been on a lot of these looks.
Cheney lays it off. What a pass to Riddle. Casey Cheney is always in control, it seems like, and now Riddle up to 17 points.
Welcome back, Riddle. I mean, this may just be the beginning of a big second half for him.
44-40. Blevins has got it. He'll work on Cheney. Throw it up top to Hemingway. Rose takes that matchup. Hemingway, step back, head fake, spin move over to Blevins. Man, Hemingway has got so many tricks in his bag.
Only a sophomore.
Jack again picked up by Rose. Throws it into Banderman. Tommy. Got to be careful here. Missed the layup. Thought he might have got away with a travel, but it ends up in the hands of Ballou. Pass up top, Hemingway. Swing it right side, Blevins. He'll work on Cheney. Blevins. Little flare screen for Hemingway. Now Maybrier on him. Jack driving in, kicking out. Ballou for 3. It's good. Nick Ballou up to 7, and Berea pulling out to a 7-point lead.
He's starting to have himself a second half.
Oh, Ballou with the rejection. Access denied on the swat. Hemingway 3. Too hard. Man, the crowd would have exploded there had that one went down for Hemingway.
But again, Ballou right on cue, making another big play.
He went up and smacked that one against the backboard. Here's Riddle over to Cheney. Swing it left side. Open, and it's good. A three-pointer from Schott, who's up to 9 points himself. 47-43. Berea had a chance to maybe put some distance between them and Estill County, but a missed opportunity and a big answer by Seth Schott puts it up to a 4-point deficit now. Ballou missed. Throws the rebound. Cheney now on the attack for Estill County. Lost the handle, stolen away by Blevins. And now Berea on the attack with a 4-on-2 fast break. Hemingway to Brewer. Open 3. No good this time, and Ballou able to track down the long rebound. Now it's Blevins. He'll drive in. Hang.
Oh,
Finley Blevins hangs in the air for 2. 49-43, Pirates out in front. Riddle knocked away. Kick it out to Schott. He'll drive baseline. Lay it off to Rose. Turned it over. Here comes Berea again with numbers. Ballou to Blevins. Steps back for a 3. And it's going to come off. Ballou tips the rebound to himself, but it goes over the back.
Tough call there, and he didn't like it. Obviously, the crowd didn't either, but Berea just had 2 opportunities, a couple possessions ago in that possession to really bring this place down. Just missed the 3, and hey, Estill's hanging around.
Maybrier inbounds to Cheney. Casey going to bring it up the floor for the Engineers with a 49-43 lead. 2:14 to play. Here's Riddle. Swing it out Maybrier. Now find it on the baseline, the shot. Bounce pass into Riddle. Triple teamed. Wide open Cheney for 3. And he puts it in.
Yep. Again, they answer. Cut it to 3.
Cheney with 6 points here in the third quarter. And a 3-point Pirate lead. But Brewer right back at you with a 3 of his own. And Liam Brewer up to now 8.
If you're a fan of making shots, this is a great game for you guys to be tuned into. Back and forth.
Cheney to Riddle. Feet inside. Kennydale Rose leans in and an offensive foul. Rose leaned in to the contact. Hemingway sold it well. Might deserve an Academy Award there, and Coach Brian Hall wants to talk it over. Pirates up 6 with the basketball. We'll be right back on WBON TV 9.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
52-46, a minute 41 to play in the third quarter, and the Pirates of Berea with a lead over Estill County. It'll come into Blevins. He'll be in there with Brewer, Hemingway, Mills, who just checked in for Ballou, and Tommy Banderman in the game. Brewer's got it for the Pirates as they beat the pressure from Estill County. Now the Pirates going up against a man-to-man defense. Hemingway finds Brewer on the right side. They'll feed it into Banderman. Casey Cheney with the steal, and there's a foul on Banderman from behind with a reach. It's a great job by Cheney, standing his ground, fronting the post, and going up for the steal.
He was not letting Banderman get position on him right there.
Here comes Reed back into the game. Always a smile on his face, the sophomore. Engineers come into Cheney. Picked up by Brewer. Swings it left side. Now they'll find Rose, who finds an open Riddle. Back to Kennedale Rose for a long three. Engineers needed that one, but couldn't get it to fall as we dip under 1 minute to play in the third.
Brewer, how about him going up for the board?
Here's Hemingway, guarded by Rose. Jack had 11 points in the first quarter. Has been quiet since. And as I say that, Howell had it blocked by Rose, but a foul.
I mean, that was a quick little turnaround and cut to the basket. Open, wide open for him. Hope he's okay here, though. Tough foul.
Hit that replay, Gage, if we can, as Hemingway made the move on Kennedale Rose. Check it out here. Oh, just a quick spin move, and Rose kind of was forced to foul him. Jack trying to shake off the pain of that left shoulder. First free throw good for Hemingway. Up to 12 now. His first point since the first quarter. That one good as well.
Berea wants to pull away, getting a stop on this possession. Very important. They now got it up to 8 points.
54-46. Riddle to Cheney. You can't leave that kid open. He's had a great game and continues to add to his total on 9 points in the third quarter for Casey Cheney. And a big basket there for Estill County.
So much for the defense. Maybe the offense will have to respond for Berea.
Here's Mills. He'll work on Rose, and he almost threw it away. Blevins tried to save it. Shot with the steal. Estill County with the numbers. Riddle to Rose. He lays it in. And a big 5-point run for Estill County as Rose now up to 6. 54-49. Hemingway, tough two, won't go. Good defense from Maybrier as the third quarter winds down. Engineers will have it come into Cheney. And the third quarter will come to a close. 54-51. Berea over Estill County after 3. Been a fun one here, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll wrap it up in the fourth quarter. Possibly. Maybe some overtime, Dawson.
Oh, my goodness.
See what happens when we come back on WBON TV.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over.
54-51. We go to the fourth quarter. Estill County with the deficit, but they've got the basketball to begin the fourth, and they'll have Maybrier, Cheney, Riddle, Rose, and Schott in the game for the Engineers, the starting five, to start the fourth quarter.
This is going to be an exciting last quarter, potentially, unless we get overtime, like you said.
Riddle's got it to Cheney. That's been their go-to play. It's worked. This time, no, as Blevins tips the rebound to himself, and he'll drive up the sideline. Finley on the drive. Kick it out to Brewer. Back to Blevins in the left corner. He'll set it back up with Brewer up top, and the Pirates, who lead it by 3, 54-51, just underway here in the fourth quarter, have the lead in the ball. Blevins drives around the defensive Cheney, lays it off to Mills in the corner. Mills to Ballou as Hemingway gets a breather. Blevins looking into Ballou as they run the flex offense. Flare screen for Brewer. Inside Banderman. Tommy, baseline drive. Resets and finishes.
Wasted almost a minute of the quarter off the clock there. Just looking and finally found someone to get that easy basket.
Oh, nice play by Cheney as he drives in. Good defense by Banderman, though. Held his ground and forces Cheney to miss the hard two. Mills out to Brewer. Liam able to corral it, but Riddle with the steal for Estill County. Outlet to Cheney. Casey driving in, out to Maybrier for a corner three. He left it short, and a nice rebound by Banderman, and he threw it away.
Oh, wow.
Riddle got the steal for the Engineers again, and now it's to Maybrier in the corner for another chance at it. And again, he couldn't knock it down.
Opportunities for Estill not taken advantage of right there.
Ballou on the other end. He'll try a three. Banks it home. Nick Ballou with 6 points in the second half. 10 points in the game. Another Pirate in double figures. And an 8-point lead for the home team. Riddle way off on the long two. Ballou slows it down, finds Blevins. And if you're Estill County, you never want to lose to a Pirate. Powell County, their big rival, is also the Pirates of Powell County. Here's Ballou driving, hanging, laying it in.
Too easy.
And a double-digit lead for the Berea Pirates at home. Ballou on senior night up to 12. And the lead up to 10 for Berea as we step aside. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a close one here for you on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON TV.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers, voted best of the best jewelry store and voted best of the best jewelry repair shop. Gwen's has the best prices on diamonds. Let Gwen's design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, located next to Hobby Lobby in the Carriage Gate Shopping Center, Richmond. Or find them online at gwensfinejewelers.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County. Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kopudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Oh, okay. Looking back here in the fourth quarter with 5:42 to play, and Nick Ballou basket before the timeout put the Pirates on top by 10. 5:42 remaining in the fourth quarter, and Estill County, who Dawson for much of the first half had the lead, now find themselves trailing by double digits. The largest lead of the game now in the hands of the Pirates.
Could be danger time if the Estill County Engineers don't get a quick score here.
Shot. Good defense by Ballou. Shot, a good drive. Lays it off or tried to feed it to Rose inside. Good defense. Banderman able to deflect it. It will stay in the possession of the Engineers, however.
Refs still letting them play. I think they've officiated a great game tonight. Let both these teams just go after it.
Yeah, not a lot of whistles on either side. They are letting them play physical inside, and you'd like to see it. Maybrier to throw it in. He comes into Rose. Kennydale with it. Finding Maybrier inside. Now swing it into the corner. Casey Cheney drives in. Missed the two. And the long rebound hauled in by Cheney, who attacks the other way and will slow things down with a pass to Maybrier. Now over to Shot. Back to Cheney. Swing it left side. Maybrier's got it once again. Starting five in there for each team now. Shot. Back to Maybrier. Very patient offense for Estill County. And I love the battle with Brewer and Riddle. Riddle's got about maybe a foot on him, but it doesn't matter. Brewer banging and beating with the big man as the whistle comes in. It'll be a foul on Hemingway and free throws for Shot. (61-51). 4:40 to play in the fourth quarter. It's been a fun one here tonight. Started things off with Nicholas Hamlin, the manager for Berea, getting an easy 2 points, his first 2 points of his career. Love to see it, Dawson. And Casey Cheney answered with 2 on the other end for Estill County, and we got things started like that. It's been a very fun game ever since.
I mean, besides that first quarter, I feel like Berea's really just owned the game.
Shot, missed the first free throw, able to capitalize on the second and put this deficit down to 9. And Ballou stepped on the baseline. So a turnover and a costly mistake there for the Pirates, as it will give Estill County another chance to cut into that deficit.
Still a 8-point game, but never know.
They'll come into Maybrier. He'll dribble it up top. Almost stolen away by Ballou. Shot. Drives, kicks. Maybrier's got it once again. Now Cheney. Casey to Rose in the corner. Kennydale for three, and he put it in. Pretty shot by Kennydale Rose.
Game's not over, folks.
Rose up to 9, and it's
a 6-point game.
6-point lead, yeah. Couldn't see the score from the backboard. Ballou tried to block it, and they're going to call a foul against Berea.
Wow.
No foul. They're going to call a goaltend against Ballou. But the basket counts. Peyton Riddle with 2 more. He's now up to 19 points. And another costly turnover. Back-to-back turnovers by Ballou. And the Engineers, who were once down by 10 just a moment ago, a 6-0 run themselves to trim it to 4.
In about a minute's worth of time, too.
Here's Mills. Feeding it up to Blevins. Blevins to Banderman. Tommy driving, lost it, but fouled by Maybrier or Riddle. Who will they call it on? They call it on Peyton Maybrier. Or Parker Maybrier, excuse me. These are some big free throws by Banderman to stop the bleeding for the moment. Makes the first.
That was a smart play, I think, by Tommy to drive, because if you don't get it, you most likely get fouled. You slow the game down when you've given up a big run, only hanging on by 4. You may have a tendency to go faster than you want to try and, like you said, stop the bleeding. Instead, slows it down and gets 2 points.
Cheney. Over to Shot. Shot, bounce pass to Rose. Swing it left. Cheney's got it, picked up by Hemingway. Now Maybrier over to Rose. Deep 3 for Kennydale, and he is money. Rose back-to-back threes when Estill County was in desperate need. Brewer to try and answer. He will! Liam Brewer with 3 of his own.
Deadly shooter is Brewer.
66-60 Pirates. .3:14 to play. Is it 66-60?
Yeah,
okay,
66,
the scoreboard,
60.
hard for us to see. The one we had over here got blown out. Got unplugged or something. But yeah, 66-60 is the score. We got it fixed on our scoreboard now. 3:06 to play. Hemingway drives into a double team, and he turns it over. Mistake by the sophomore. Shot will drive in. What a pretty move and a tough finish for Seth's shot. 66-62. 2:47 to play. Estill County cranking up the pressure here. Banderman hangs.
It's like a charge.
And we've got an offensive foul. Kind of out of control, and Coach Eric Fields telling Tommy to drop that one off there. He had a teammate open on the other side. Heads up play there by Estill County to take the charge. And now a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a 3 if you're the Engineers. Kennydale Rose leading the charge here in the 4th quarter for the Engineers.
That's where a young team like Berea can grow up a lot if they can get a stop or 2.
Shot again. Tough move. Left it short. Hemingway able to claw and hang on to a tough rebound. Blevins. Banderman open, and he's fouled hard by Rose. Rose thought he got all ball, but Tommy Banderman will go to the free throw line after making 2 the last time he was there. And these are very important for the Pirates. First free throw is good. Second one rattles out. So the lead up to 5, 67-62. We near the 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time if you're Estill County. Riddle's floater short, and Hemingway able to get the rebound. Riddle took it away, and we'll have a jump ball with a possession arrow, keeping it with Estill County. Oh, scratch that. It'll go to Berea.
Oh, wow.
A good hustle there by both Schott and Hemingway, and the Pirates will retain possession following the tie-up. Here's Blevins to Brewer. Got to work it up the floor. Dangerous pass to Mills. Mills over to Banderman, and they'll slow things down with Brewer. Now, if you're Berea, you don't want to slow things down too much here. Work your offense. Even though you have a lead and the clock is winding down, if you start holding the ball, you can really get out of a rhythm. Hemingway in trouble, kicks it out to Banderman, who finds Brewer, and the Pirates will reset. One with a double stack motion at the elbow.
They are milking precious clock here, down to a minute 30.
Now Blevins. When does Estill County foul? Top to Hemingway. And if you're Berea, who do you go to? Hemingway on the baseline. Nice pass. Engineers got to start fouling here eventually. Banderman left it short. Rebound to Mills, and we've got a timeout, Eric Fields. Heads up call there by the Berea head coach. 57, or make it 67-62 with 1:09 to play. And we'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Folks, don't go anywhere. We got a good one here for you on WBON TV9.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
67-62, 1:09 to play as the Pirates of Berea will have Mills, Brewer, Hemingway, and Blevins in the game. 4 sophomores along with Tommy Banderman in a very tight contest here in Berea. They'll come into Brewer deep in the corner. He's in trouble. Bounce pass to Banderman. Tommy had it ripped away. There's a whistle and a foul on Riddle. Not a bad foul there if you're Peyton, because you're going for a steal. If you don't get it, you can at least force Berea to trigger it in yet again. Banderman, they come into him. Lays it off to Blevins. Finley crossing over. Now to Hemingway. On the baseline, it's Banderman. Hemingway layup, and he missed it. A loose ball. It's on the floor. Who's going to get it? It's Mills.
What a fight.
I believe that came to it. It was Jake Mills and a jump ball. Possession arrow to Estill County. A missed opportunity there on the layup by Hemingway.
But you stopped the potential fast break.
And now Maybrier will throw it in. He comes into Cheney. Maybrier back with it. Swing it over to Cheney. Casey in the corner to shot. Oh, Rose was wide open. Now Maybrier for 3. Man, it's an open shot. Just could not put it in. And a foul on the Engineers.
And start to try and put it away here. They still got to foul one more time at the free throw line, but Berea just got to hit your free throws. This should be ball game.
And Rose has now fouled out of the game. Rylan Brown will check in for him. Estill County will have to foul. No, they won't. Ball's loose in the hands of Cheney. He'll drive in, draw the foul, and free throws coming up for Casey Cheney.
That defense keeping them in there like it really has all night, forcing tons of turnovers for Berea, even this late in the ball game.
Yeah, the length of Estill County has really caused problems for Berea all night. So some big free throws coming up here for Cheney. 67-62 with 29.6 to play. And they're asking the people underneath the mat or next to the mat to move out of the way. Just want to keep it fair for everybody. I like that from Mark Harrison, the official underneath the basket. Cheney calmly knocks down the first free throw. 16 points for Cheney tonight, unofficially, of course. 67-63, make it 67-64. Cheney knocking down 2 big ones.
Here comes Estill's pressure defense again. 30 seconds. Berea got to get it in.
And we got a timeout, Coach Fields. Full timeout. Folks, you can't go away from this one. We'll step aside and be right back on WBON TV.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
29.6 to play and a 3-point lead for Berea, but man, they are having trouble closing this one out, Dawson. Estill County fighting till the very end. Hemingway will come in to a wide-open Blevins, and he'll work it up the floor. Estill County almost got the strip, but they'll blow the whistle and call the foul.
Now's where you got to hit your free throws. 5 fouls, double bonus, new rule in high school this year. Just got to knock them down if you want to get the win for the Pirates.
The first one is big. You get 2, but if you knock down the first one, you kind of ease the pressure on the second free throw. First one, man, comes off. Really need this one. Finley Blevins at the line tonight with 2 points.
Got the home roll.
Second one good. So a 4-point lead, 20 seconds to play. Here's Cheney. Throwing it up to Maybright. Parker almost threw it away. It's Cheney. They need it. 3 comes off, and Hemingway with the rebound. 68-64, and more free throws coming up for the Pirates as they look to close this one out.
What a big win this would be for the team and just for their confidence getting ready to go into districts next week.
Well, these two teams played earlier in the year, and Estill County got the victory on their home floor. Berea trying to return the favor with 8.2 to play. They can do just that. Hemingway puts it in, 70-64. Here's Cheney on the drive. Casey kicks it out. 3 for Brown. Won't go down. Banderman with the rebound, and a big win for the Berea Pirates on their home floor as they knock off the Estill County Engineers by 6, 70-64. We'll step aside for a quick 2-minute commercial break. We'll come up here and wrap things up from Berea for a nice win for the Pirates on WIRV. Also on CBS Sports Radio 103.5 and WBON TV 9.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
if it won't go down?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home cleaned for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
We're back on WBON TV, also on radio tonight, WIRV 103.5, CBS Sports Radio. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins going to quickly wrap this one up and get you back to regularly scheduled programming on WBON TV Channel 9. And Dawson, a big game tonight for several Berea Pirates, but I think we got to give our CT Diesel performance of the game to Tommy Banderman. Played well the first half, had 10 points there, and had 7 points in the second half, 17 total, and made some big plays down the stretch for Berea.
The big man made a difference tonight, and he's made a difference for him quite a bit this year. He's really good. Like I said, I think he's very underrated in terms of Central Kentucky. Big guys on the basketball court, so congratulations, Tommy Banderman, CT Diesel Performance Player of the Game.
5 players in double figures for the Pirates. Banderman, Ballou, Hemingway, Brewer, and Jake Mills, who came off the bench. They all played well. They all played big, and a big win for the Berea Pirates. But we're not done this week, folks. Thursday, this same Berea team will look to carry over the momentum from a win tonight as they take on Model on Thursday in a game in Richmond. That'll be a fun one. Then on Friday, Madison Central and Covington Catholic. Next week, we'll have the district tournament featuring Estill County, Powell, Lee, and Owsley on the Coyote and WIRV. So a fun week there. And then, of course, all of our TV coverage and radio on 106.7 The Pinnacle will be streaming live on the 44th District Tournament. Dawson, fun night here and a big win for the Pirates, who are now 1 win away from 20 on the season and a chance to get that against their in-county rival on Thursday night.
I think they may be favored in that one. I mean, it's going to be a great county clash, and if they do get to 20, congratulations. Big accomplishment for such a young team, and, hey, more to come in the future, definitely.
Also, before we go, we do want to say congratulations, Nick Hamblin, the manager tonight for Berea. He got things started with that very first basket of the game. Pretty cool moment as they gave him a round of applause. And just you like to see that cool little thing happen here. We were excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before locally or in person before. And you see that on ESPN and stuff a lot. So really cool moment.
Estill County led by Casey Cheney, who had a big game. Peyton Riddle played very well. Kenya Del Rose kept them in the game, brought them back when they were down by 10. A couple of big threes for him. But when he found out, it was really kind of the wind out of the sails for the Engineers, who dropped one here. They've got some more games. They got Breathitt County, I think, to end the regular season. That'll be a big one for them here later on this week. But there's still a lot to be determined as we go throughout the next 3 or 4 days. We'll wrap up regular season play and should be a fun district tournament. We're going to join our movie True Women already in progress on Channel 9, so if you're watching, stay tuned for that. And we'll see you on Thursday for more basketball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON TV 9.